How often do you think about your heart health? Are you aware of the risks of cardiovascular disease? Well, let's dive into the heart of the matter. Cardiovascular diseases, encompassing coronary heart disease and stroke, claim the top spot as the leading cause of death in the United States. Particularly at risk are blacks and Hispanics in underserved communities. It's a sobering reality, isn't it? But there's good news. Cardiovascular disease is largely preventable. Stay tuned to learn how you can keep your heart beating strong. Heart Smarts, a health program, is here to empower you to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. This program is not just about information, but about transformation. It offers a comprehensive approach to help you understand and achieve heart health. Heart Smarts is committed to reducing the incidence of cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death in the United States. The program focuses on underserved communities where the risk of heart disease and stroke is greatest. Through education and empowerment, Heart Smarts aims to turn the tide on these statistics. It's a call to action, a call to change, a call to live healthier, longer lives. Heart Smarts is about arming you with the knowledge and tools you need to make heart-smart choices every day. It's about the power of prevention and the promise of a healthier future. Remember, Heart Smarts is not just a program, it's a life-changing journey. It's about taking control of your health, one heartbeat at a time. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to these stories from people who have benefited from Heart Smarts. Imagine being told you're at risk for heart disease, a leading cause of death in the United States. Now picture having the knowledge and tools to combat that risk head-on. For people like Maria, a single mother from an underserved community, Heart Smarts was a beacon of hope. The program informed decisions about her heart health, ultimately reducing her risk of cardiovascular diseases. And then there's John, a middle-aged man who was once a prisoner of his poor lifestyle choices. For him, Heart Smarts was not just a program, but a lifesaver. It opened his eyes to the risks he was taking and gave him the push he needed to commit to a healthier lifestyle. These are not just testimonials, they are life-changing stories. Stories of empowerment, resilience, and triumph over heart disease. These are real stories from real people who have seen the impact of Heart Smarts in their lives. Are you ready to be the next success story? Your heart health is in your hands, and with Heart Smarts, you have the power to make a difference. It's time to take that first step towards a healthier lifestyle, a step that could redefine your future. Heart Smarts is not just an ally, it's a beacon, guiding you to make informed decisions for your heart health. So why wait? The path to a healthier heart is just a click away. You'll find the link to Heart Smarts right down in the description below. Start your journey towards a healthier heart today with Heart Smarts.
Have you ever wondered what makes a story captivating? Let's dive into the enchanting world of storytelling, a realm where words and images intertwine to create narratives that leave an indelible mark on our hearts and minds. Storytelling in its myriad forms has the magical ability to transcend cultural, geographical, and generational boundaries, making us laugh, cry, and ponder, sometimes all at once. From the ancient times of oral traditions, where tales were spun around crackling fires, we journeyed to the written word, with literature giving shape and form to our deepest emotions and wildest imaginations. And then, the silver screen came along, transforming storytelling yet again, adding the dimensions of sound and movement, of color and light. Through all these transformations, the essence of a good story remained the same, a mirror held up to our lives, reflecting our triumphs, our failures, our hopes, and our fears. Stories are the lifeblood of our culture and society. They define who we are and how we perceive the world. What makes a novel or a poem etch into our minds and hearts? This question leads us into the intricate world of storytelling and literature, a realm where words and imagination intertwine to create a universe that is as real as the world we live in. The elements that come together to form a story are like the threads of a tapestry, each contributing to the overall picture. Consider character development. It's like watching a seed sprout, grow and bloom into a full-fledged flower. Authors carefully craft their characters, imbuing them with traits, quirks, and nuances that make them feel as real as the person next to you. They grow, they change, they evolve, and through this evolution, we find ourselves invested in their journey. Then there's the plot, the backbone of any story. It's the driving force that propels the characters forward. It's the twists and turns, the unexpected revelations, the moments of triumph and defeat that keep us on the edge of our seats, pages turning, eyes glued to the words. Equally important is the setting. It's the stage on which the story unfolds. It can be a bustling city, a quiet village, a distant planet, or a mystical realm. The setting is more than just a backdrop. It shapes the characters, influences the plot, and immerses us in the world of the story. Conflict and resolution are the heartbeats of the story. They add tension, create drama, and drive the plot forward. The conflict may be internal, a struggle within the character's mind, or external, a clash with outside forces. The resolution brings closure, tying up loose ends and answering lingering questions. But it's not just about these elements. It's about how authors use language and style to breathe life into them. They weave words together, creating vivid images, evoking emotions, and drawing us into the world of the story. They use metaphors, similes, symbolism, and a host of other literary devices to add depth and layers to the narrative. Literature, in its essence, is the art of telling a story in a way that it leaves a lasting impression on the reader's mind. How does a motion picture captivate us and transport us into its world? A question that takes us straight into the heart of storytelling in film. Storytelling in film is a unique blend of several elements, each contributing to the creation of a visual narrative. Let's start with script writing. This is where it all begins. The scriptwriter crafts the story, the character,